What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Orlando. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They bring Wilson in motion right. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Wilson on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They go right back to Hall. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long for him here. That throw finds Conklin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw on third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be Jets football. They're set up at the 35 now.
26.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to him. Jukes one defender, and he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Hall once more. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They just get the play off. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, it's Hall. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pressure comes, Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Finds his target, Hall. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down, Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And it's a pick-6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Tremon Smith back deep for the Broncos. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. In the middle holes. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Williams. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Broncos hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. Has a big hole left. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. 2nd and 6 now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Extra point try now from Lutz. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jets 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 35 on 2nd down. To the left sideline, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now here's Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Jets take their first time out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw again, Rodgers. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Another try following the sack. To the sideline, and it is caught. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Third down, Jets are in a dime set, 6 defensive backs out there. Nix from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Play action with Nix. That one is caught left side of the field. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Working inside the red zone. The Jets get there and bring him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
3rd and long for Nix. Taking a shot for the end zone. He makes the catch. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point try now from Lutz. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Rodgers here from the gun. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. And I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, partners. They turn it over on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Extra point try now from Lutz. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
35, Jets 6. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They give on second to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rodgers throwing on third down. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. They try again with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5. Here's Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos keep running away with this. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Hall there to haul it in. Down the left sideline he goes. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. The ball is out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And the kicking team's got it. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And now it's second down. Blitz coming for Rodgers. He's got it, room to run. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Again, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Now Rodgers on third and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Broncos nearing their first win of the season. First and 10 from the 41. Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. On the handoff, this is Williams. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So out now comes the punter. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
And this is a huge loss on the play. So it's a win for the Broncos. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.
Who wants my jersey? Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm watching.
No way, you're kidding me!
Doing? Are you even paying attention? Come on, guys, play together. This is like watching paint dry.